what is going on, everybody? It's Max from the Mama's Legacy podcast, and today we have to talk about the first trade domino of the two that went down today. And this first one's going to be between Portland and the New Orleans Pelicans. New Orleans Pelicans pick up C.J. McCollum, Larry Nance, and Tony Snell for Josh Hart, Satoransky, Walker, Luinzeta. Sorry if I can't pronounce that. Their first round pick and 2 future seconds. Portland's did pretty decent on this one. I don't think Portland's trying to compete this year, obviously. I think they're going to go, have a strong year, blah, blah, blah. Portland never does too much, but they never do too little. They're going to be there, maybe playing, maybe playoffs. You never know, Dame being on the team. But they are getting ready to revamp around Damian Lillard this offseason. We'll get more into that in a second. But the New Orleans Pelicans, Griffin did a trying to save my job move right here. Kind of like when Detroit traded for Blake Griffin. They traded for Blake Griffin so Van Gundy would keep his job, but that didn't work, and he lost his job anyway. But it feels like the Pelicans have just messed up their future with this trade and are kind of banking it on right now. But the thing is, I don't think New Orleans, if even fully healthy, is even a right now team. Valanciunas is nice. Zion, when he comes back, is going to be nice. C.J. McCollum's a bucket getter. He'll get you 20 points a night, no problem. But is this team really a championship contender with all the other super teams building around the league? I don't think so. I think that they're going to be a solid team for the next couple of years. I think they'll be able to build around some of these pieces. But do I think they're going to win a championship? No, not with this roster. They are another star away from doing it. I think they need a lot more than what they have right now. I still like the CJ pickup if you can entice somebody else to come join you. I mean, you have a solid lineup right now. You kept Brandon Ingram. He's playing nice. I think all you really need now is a good point guard. I'm not sure how the Pelicans are trying to go about this, but we'll see with them. But Portland picked up Josh Hart. He's gonna be a nice piece for the coming years. He's not on a salary breaking move right here. Walker, he has some nice. I think he has some upside to him, but it's the picks. It's the picks and the salary dump they had. Portland's clearing out. They traded Covington last week with Norman Powell to the Clippers for some salary dump players. And I believe that Portland's going to try and get some free agents to come here. The problem is Portland sucks at getting free agents to, come on, stay around. So it's going to be a giant question mark if Portland can do it. I don't think they will be able to, but you never know with the, Trailblazers. Damian Lillard, is he going to stay? Is he going to leave? I'm not even sure about that one. That's also another giant question mark. Will Dame stay? Will Dame go? I think Dame will be gone within the next couple years. I don't think that they'll be, competing that much anytime soon. They'll be a first, at most, second round team. But Portland did definitely shake it up. They're going something different because for the past 10 years, Damian Lillard and CJ have been together and it just hasn't worked. So, at least try something different because if they kept running it back, it was never going to work. But they've changed it up now. Maybe it will, maybe it won't. I guess we'll just kind of have to see with this. I think that this was a decent trade both sides. I don't think it's going to impact the NBA too much. It's just going to, a couple more wins for the Pelicans, a couple more losses for the Trailblazers, all in all in this trade. Now, coming into this trade deadline, I knew the Pacers were going to be going crazy. After trading Caris LeVert to the Cavs, I knew that the Pacers were just going on a fire sale and going to try and revamp this roster, change it up, or start the rebuild. Did I know Sabonis was going to get traded? No, I thought it was actually going to be Miles Turner. I was surprised when he went in this deal, but the thing is, the Pacers walked out winners. They completely finessed the Kings. So the Kings got Sabonis, Holiday, Lamb in a second. Pacers got Haliburton, Hield, and Thompson. Oh my God, did the Pacers make out like highway robberies? They got Haliburton instead of Fox. Why would the Kings trade away Haliburton instead of Fox? This trade is just so bad. I don't know how you start. This might be the worst trade of the year. And we've had some questionable ones so far this year. But to get Sabonis, you traded Haliburton, who I already think has been better than Fox. And you probably could have got this deal done for Fox. I mean, or even just keep Fox at that point. I think Sabonis is the better player today. But I promise you next year, Haliburton's going to completely blow Sabonis out of the water and just pure skill Thompson's a nice pickup, and Buddy Hield is also a really nice pickup. I mean, the Lakers were about to give up so much to get Hield this offseason before we pulled out the trade and went for Westbrook. And I mean, essentially, if you want to do this a bonus for Haliburton, you got you gave up you got Holiday, Lamb, and a second for Hield. I mean, we're not even including Thompson because his value's not crazy there. But Haliburton averaged 14, 7, and he was shooting 45% from the field. I mean, 7 assists, 14 points a game as a young dude. I mean, this is it's weird. I mean, Sabonis, yes, Sabonis is good. He's not going to be better than Haliburton next year, I don't think. Holiday and Lamb, they're all right. I mean, what are the Kings going to do with them? The Kings have just made a colossal mistake because Bagley doesn't want to be there. It just seems like the Kings are, who wants to be in Sacramento right now? Nobody really. I mean, you had Luke Walton for a whole season. That doesn't do great for your chemistry in the locker room. But everybody wants out of Sacramento. So it will happen. Everybody's going to leave Sacramento. They just have a thing of messing up good things. Like the only really good piece you had going for you right now was Haliburton. Haliburton just dropped like what was it, 28 the other day, and he said he wanted to stay with the Kings. Then you trade him a week later. I mean, why do you? He's on his rookie contract in his first couple years in the league, and you traded him away. I mean, the man is really good for a player that's not a superstar. I mean, he's good. He's an all-star situation, but he's not going to be what Halliburton's going to be. I think in a couple of years, the Pacers are just going to completely, celebrate this. They're going to be popping champagne. The Kings, for the years to come, are going to be dreading this decision they made. And I don't blame them because the Kings are a terrible franchise. They're the Kings. They haven't done much their entire, franchise's history. But this is going to be up there on one of the worst things they've ever done. And I will stand on that statement.